what you're saying. You're flying higher than a plane.
Hey guys, it's me Jocelyn. So today I'm going to be showing you some video star inspired transitions on Alight Motion, so let's just get started. Sorry if I sound like deadly or something. I'm super tired and I have a really bad migraine right now, but I'm going to make this video anyways. And disclaimer, before anybody in the comments comes at me and says these aren't even video star inspired, yes they are. I use video star. Anyways, let's just get started. So the first one we're going to do is a VR rotate. It's not called VR on Alight Motion, but it is 360 Reorient Sphere. So go on to Distortion and Warp and then go to 360 Reorient Sphere. Now what you want to do is you want to add two keyframes, one at the beginning, one at the end. And then I'm going to turn mine to -90, just -90. Then I'm going to do my graph. And now I'm going to go on to rotation, add a keyframe, and then make this one like maybe 15. I think that's good enough. And then I'm going to do my graph again, and this is what it looks like so far. And now what you want to do is you want to go back onto 360 Reorient Sphere and then just do the exact opposites. So since I did 90 the first time, I'm going to -90 the first time, I'm going to do +90 now. Then I'm going to do my graph, you know, the usual. And then we're going to do the same thing with rotation. Instead this time it's just going to be -15. I think, yeah, we used 15. Okay. So this was kind of confusing. I know Alight Motion has weird settings, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, this is the finished result. Okay, so this next transition is going to be something that I've been using on Alight Motion for a long time now, but they just recently added to Video Star, and that is a pull edge transition. So what you want to do is you want to go into shapes and add a square, make it fill the whole screen, and then go on to color and fill, and then go to gradient. And then if you want to do an up and down, then you'll do the gradient up and down, but I'm going to do a side to side, and try to make it as straight as you can because that'll give you a better effect in the long run. I'm going to zoom right in a little bit. Now what you want to do is you want to go into effects, add effect, distortion and warp, and then displacement map. So what you want to do now is tap on offset. But first you want to split the rectangle, obviously. Okay, now what you want to do is go on to offset, add two keyframes. Make sure you're on X, not Y. And then put it to like as much as you want. I'm going to tap invert, and then I'm going to do the negative version of what I did the first time. So now I'm going to do -500. Look like this. Like this. And this is the ending result of this one. Okay, so this next one is called a dual pinch on Video Star, but it's called a pinch and bulge on Alight Motion. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and go to center and then swipe. Sorry, not that way. You want to go to the Y axis and then swipe up for one of the points, and then go ahead to the three dots, hit duplicate. Okay, and now what you want to do is on this one, you want to go down instead of up, so it looks like this right there. Okay, so now make your settings 0 for the first keyframe, and then make it -1.00 for the second keyframe. I'm just adjusting mine, and then I'm going to make my graph. Also, if anybody wants to come at me about my graphs, just don't. It's not the day for that because I don't really care. These are just like easy graphs for beginners, so even though I'm definitely not a beginner, but we're not going to get into that. Okay, so now what you want to do is you can adjust the radius to whatever you like. I think I'm going to do mine at 625 for each of them, just like this. So it looks like this right now. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually copy these effects, but then I'm going to paste them on this photo. Now I'm going to go to the last keyframe right here, and I'm just going to set it to 0. But right here, I'm going to make it 1.00, and then do my outgraph, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing with my second one. Once again, get rid of this, make it positive, make this, and then I also need to fix my radius on this one. I don't really know why I did that, but we'll fix that, and this is what your outcome should look like. Okay, for this next one, you're going to want to have the paid version of Alight Motion. I'm sorry, I know that sucks. But you're also going to want to have your photo set up like this. Now go onto your top photo and go ahead, go to Effects, Add Effect, 3D. And you can honestly choose any shape you want. I'm just going to do a cube for the sake of this video. And I'm going to make the distance go out a ton. Now I'm just going to edit my picture real quick to the way I like it to be edited. Just like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the start of this photo and I'm going to move this layer so it's like to the side so you can't see it. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you can set a marker for yourself if you want. I'm not going to because it's not that important. But I'm just going to slide it to the middle so it's like sliding in, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now it looks like this. I don't really know how to get rid of this thing right there, so I'm sorry about that. We might just have to deal with that. But now where you set your marker, go ahead and hit this in the orientation, the second one, add 2 keyframes, and then make it, oh sorry, that was not the right one. Don't do it on the second one, do it on the first one. So on the first one, go ahead and then add 2 keyframes and then make it go like this as much as you want. I'm just gonna do 142 just for the sake of this video. And then now I'm going to go to Move and Transform and then to the Zoom In tab, add 2 keyframes and then zoom it in so it's like coming in at you, you know? I really wish there was a way to get rid of those lines, but you know, maybe Alight Motion will comment on this video and come through for me. They did before. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I use this one a little too much on Video Star, but you know, that's alright. You know, I guess. Okay, so for this next one, you're going to want to have 4 pictures. So what you want to do is have your original photos ready on Alight Motion. Now go on to PixArt, select your, oh no, don't do that. Go to All Photos and then go to Background. Go to Background and then choose this one with all like the dots on it. You can crop it to whatever you want. Now go to Add Photo. And then add whatever picture you want. I'm going to do the 2 new ones that I got. I'm going to add those. So I'm going to crop this one to a square. I'm going to crop the other one to a square too, don't worry. Okay, just like this. And then we're going to crop this one too. I cropped that one really bad. Sorry about that. Okay. So now what you want to do is, I'm going to move this one out of the way for now. You want to zoom in your photos just like this. Try and make them the same size. It's fine if they're not, but they probably should be. Go to Sticker, and then type in Polaroid Frame. Probably didn't spell that wrong, but that's whatever. Choose whatever one you want. Most of them are free, but I'm just going to choose a real basic one like this. And then make it so it fits over your photo. I'm going to have to smush mine down a little bit, but that's fine. So there's that one. Sorry, I'm going to do the exact same frame for each of them. Okay, so now that that's done, go ahead and hit save and then go on to Alight Motion. Let's wait for that to save. I don't know why it's taking forever. Okay. Now go on to Alight Motion. Sorry, I have a whole bunch of tabs opened right now. I'm just going to make this photo very long. And then I'm going to make it right here at the 1 second mark where my 2 photos right here come in. So I'm actually going to go into my camera roll and crop these so that they come out clean, because if I don't, that'll look really bad. That was a little mix-up. So now, since your photos are separated, go ahead and you can zoom them in or out as much as you want. I'm going to make mine this much, and I'm going to drag it to this side, and then I'm going to add a keyframe right here, So it comes in looking like this. I'm gonna make my outgraph. You have to do an outgraph or else it'll look weird. Then do your second photo. You can zoom it out as much or as little as you want, doesn't matter. But I'm actually gonna make it come in from this side over here instead. And then it's gonna stop right where the other one stopped as it came in. So it looks like this. Do my outgraph. And that's pretty much it. It's just like a cute like little Polaroid frame, I guess. I love it because I do it a little too much on Video Star, but like with all my other transitions apparently, but you can add motion blur and adjust it to whatever you want, and yeah, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, or don't, it doesn't really matter, and comment down below any tutorial requests that you may have, and yeah, I love you.
I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fallen for you.